Perfect. I think we're back now. I don't know what that is. I don't want that to go away. No, that's weird. I don't like that. Oh, okay. There we go. Is that better? What's the quality looking like? Also, how do I get rid of this thing? I don't know how to get rid of it. Why is it on my screen? Share? Hold on. Why in the world would they put that there? $1080. Here. I didn't change some of these settings. So we are back live. Sorry if the camera's shaking kind of bad. I'm messing with it. Maximum bitrate. We can do a 6,000 here. Hopefully on this Wi-Fi anyway. I hope. All right, there we go. Why? I don't know why this is here. I don't know how to remove it. Okay, and that's popping up on the stream too, isn't it? All right, hold on. Well, first off, that looks much better. I do not know how to get that off the screen. Sorry, everyone. I know. I thought it was gonna be ready, but you know, it'd be nice if I figure out what is going on with this. Skip alert. Okay, hold on. I'll take my phone off here, guys. Sorry. Oh, that's me. Hi, everyone. Here we go. There. I got rid of it. We're good. This app's really cool to use. I've never done it before. All right. Let me close this curtain a little bit, because I think that's going to cause a little too much light. Ouch. Perfect. That looks great. Awesome. All right. Well, we are ready to go. Can everyone? I don't know why the chat box isn't popping up, but can everyone still hear me? Got my water. Hey Google, turn on the office lamp.
Got it. Turning on Xavier's office 1.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Looks great, right? All right. Well, I guess you should get started before it gets too late. No, we're still not done yet. It's 30 minutes after I wanted to start. So for anyone that didn't know, I go over some of the parts that we've purchased. I might need to shut that window. Tell me if there's too much background sound. We went ahead with I went ahead and went with the Intel i7 12700K. Couldn't tell you much about it because Intel's moving to more of a performance and efficiency core type deal, and I'm still trying to learn that. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it has 12 cores in all. I've had to pull that back up again, but this is brand new. This is Intel's current bestseller, I guess, too. Great price for a gaming. As far as storage goes, I'm just reusing the stuff that was in my old computer. I have a 1 terabyte M.2. I hope works in here. I haven't even looked at the motherboard yet to see. And then I'm using a SATA SSD as well, 1 terabyte there too. I will need to reinstall Windows today. This still has Windows on it, but you know how configurations go. I went with the Corsair 5000D case, if I'm not mistaken. I had to quote me on that one, but great case. I've kind of, if you already see, I've kind of taken it apart here just to take a look at some of the different parts that it has. It is a humongous cage. Cage, quite honestly. One big box. Just beautiful though. It came with 2 included fans. I'm only going to be using those for this build for the time being, just because I'm a little over budget, as you'll see here in a minute. With the power supply, I put it back in here since it's been sitting out for a day. This is the XPG. It's from ADATA, if I'm not mistaken. It's the core reactor, 80 plus gold, 850 watt power supply. Really excited about this. Plenty of power for what we need. Warp Drive TV, welcome in. Welcome to the build. We're ready to have some fun here. It is hot in here. They do not have the air conditioning on yet in this building. I'll tell you that much right now. The RAM I already put in the motherboard, but when I said futuristic build or next gen in the title, what I'm talking about is I didn't go like, oh, let's just do a 12th gen Intel processor or 11th gen and just use DDR4 memory. No, we got a brand new Wi-Fi 6E motherboard with DDR5 RAM. This is new. Freaking expensive, but this is top of the line now. The differences between DDR4 and DDR5 really aren't that big yet, but it is much faster. My RAM at home is 3200. This is 5200 megahertz. It should be much faster. Great for gaming, right? So that's RAM, CPU. We will be using an AIO cooler. Oh, I might want to take that off first. I have not opened the box yet, matter of fact. This came a day late. I was kind of upset about it, but it's okay. We got it. That's all that matters. We are using the MSI Mag Core Liquid P240. So, great AIO cooler from what I've read, and it came with the bracket for the motherboard that I'm using. And finally, the most expensive item that you can buy anymore. And man, am I excited for this. For graphics card. Now, my coworkers have already seen this, but we decided to go for top of the line, but not the top. We went with the EVGA XC3 Ultra RTX 3080 Ti. This is brand new. How I got it in just one day is crazy, and the price was just $100 above original MSRP. So that is awesome. So we'll be using that in the build today as well. And I'll be quite honest with you guys, I have never done this, so we're about to have some fun. So if you're just joining in, we're getting ready to build what could be something that could just completely die. We will find out. The motherboard we are using, by the way, before I take it back out, because it's already got the RAM in it, is the ROG Strix Z690-F gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. Of course, yes, I just read that off the board, but this has LGA 1700 support, which is what the socket this uses. PCIe 5, which would be something great for future, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that RTX only uses PCIe 4. And it has DDR5 support as well, and it's Windows 11 compatible. Pull this out. It comes with a shark fin Wi-Fi adapter. we're definitely gonna need that at home for streaming and whatnot. Warp Drive TV, thank you for joining in. You're streaming tonight later, aren't you? Just a beautiful motherboard. Let me get this out really quickly. I'm not a Linus Tech Tip video. We are gonna attempt to give you the good. Move this over here. Oh man. See what that view looks like there. Move you down. Oh, I gotta loosen that up. I'm sorry, guys. Playing with this tripod. It's a little interesting. This is what live editing looks like, in case anyone was wondering. Alright, looks perfect to me. Awesome. So, I struggled to get this in here, so let's see if I can get it back out. There she is in her glory. Like I said, I've already installed the DDR5 RAM in its respected spots. I might need to move them over. I completely forget how to install that stuff. Where's my water? Like I said, it's not warm in here. It's hot. Perfect. I need to set this somewhere so I can actually easy access to it. So this will be easy. We're going to install the CPU. Flip that up. I believe this just opens. Perfect. Now, I don't want to give it too much exposure there, so I'm not sure. Oh, here, I'm on the wrong side. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone had a great Friday. I know I've attempted to have a good Friday. It has been really busy at work today. Now I'm still here, but at least I'm not working. Most of you may know I've never had an Intel CPU before for gaming, and I've stuck with AMD because I think we all know that they've had they're just great for gaming. But I mean, at this point, I wanted to give it a try, and I thought, why not go all out? And I don't believe AMD supports DDR5 memory. Okay, I think y'all can hear me quite well, I believe. I don't know why this isn't coming out. I don't know why they packaged it like this either. There we go. I won't drop it. But Intel Core i7 12700K. I didn't get the KF. I didn't get anything special. I'm not that cool. Oh, that's great. I don't see the little arrow that I'm supposed to put this in. So I guess we're gonna wing it. Wait a second. Oh no, it goes in just exactly like you think it would. So let's open this here. I think these go for like $400 right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me grab this away so I can pick it up. We're gonna install here. I'm sorry you guys can't see it. All right, we are in. I don't know why this isn't coming off. There we go. I thought it would have popped off like you see. No, that didn't go back. Why did that go back on? Oh, my fault. There we go. Alright. Looks snug. I think we're good to go. Fingers crossed, right? Yeah, I believe so. Freaking out a little bit, obviously. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was supposed to come off, and it didn't the first time. There we go. Much better here. Just pick it up for you guys again. Looks great. Put this back down in there again. Make sure it's in there. A little wiggle room. wants attention. What if? Perfect. Looks great. Great. Awesome. Okay. With the CPU in, sorry, I was just struggling a little bit to get that in. I'm hoping that nothing broke. I saw this pop off, but that was just that little plastic piece that was covering it. So we should be good there. Next thing we can install, this says integrated graphics. I want to test the power supply. Forward hand. I have read online I should, in theory, be able to start this without a cooler on the CPU just to see if it starts up. And that's what I do plan on doing. Yeah, fix something here. So I will need these cables. Might as well install these now while I can because I'll forget later. Perfect. Now this one was a pain in the butt to install yesterday. And looks like that just went right in this time. That's great, awesome. And then I need 2 CPU. Yep. And I'll need to find my flathead and test it. Oh. I should look at the signs. There we go. It's labeled. You can't. They make them so you can't plug in a. Make them so you can't plug in these wrong for a fully modular power supply, which is great. Great. So you can't like try to plug a CPU in the wrong spot, right? Awesome. Got that in. The motherboard should have its power now. I think, unless this is off. Yep, there we go. Motherboard does have power now. And I need to check. Power switch is the top 2. Okay. So I should be able to. Where'd it go? Here it is. All right, power supply is on. It's running its test. This one has HDMI out. I don't have a way to test that right now. Okay. I think we're still running. Yep, there we are. It's sending a VGA output, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off. Thank God, I thought I broke that CPU. Perfect. Good. Awesome. I'm so glad. I thought when I put that CPU in, it bent the pins, but I did not get an error code. Jesus, guys, that would have killed me. Would have had to get a new motherboard and everything. It's always the one terrifying thing you have to go through. But it did post. Well, I think it posted. Yeah, I did not get an error for the CPU, so if I would have done something wrong, man, that CPU already got pretty hot. If I would have done something wrong, I pretty much would have found out pretty quickly. Alright, what's that on the floor? What's next? What am I missing? I will need this, and I do need the cooler. I think we're going to go ahead and install it into the case. I love this case because, move you guys again. What I really like about this case is it's so, I don't know how to put it. It's so reasonable. Does that make any sense? They thought about what every person would want, because I don't have to worry about hold on, I'm trying to find the screws I need. I don't have to worry about the fans. Both fans that came in the case are plugged in a controller on the back, which I'll show later. Like, perfect, right? Thoughtful. I think I need these screws. It comes with so many things. It comes with extra standoffs. I don't know what those are for. These are the only ones that look like they're going to fit in there. So, move you guys down into the box. Maybe. You appear to be struggling. There we go. Why is it doing that? Alright, tighten that up there. I don't know why it was so washed out and white, but okay. I'll go ahead and grab the motherboard. This is the part I'm always like afraid of. Actually, maybe I should put the, let's do the cooler first. I don't want to do this inside the case because I know it's going to make a mess. For anyone that's just joining us or seeing this later on a video on demand or on YouTube, we have just started building. I think we're about 20 minutes in. I struggled because I thought I broke the CPU. You guys couldn't see my face, but I was dying, quite honestly. Why is this not open? It's stuck. Oh, no, it's great. Oh, that stinks. You guys should smell this. Oh. All the papers. I am selling my current gaming computer if anyone is interested. I can tell you that right now. Oh, I have to build this. Man. It's okay. Oh, that's great. Oh, perfect. I will need this. LGA 1700. I'll need this. Other stuff. Radiator. Now, I have never done one of these, so I'm going to struggle with this, but I do need to get it done. I have never installed one of these. But I am excited to be able to do it. I thought this said it was going to be filled with liquid, but I don't believe, unless I'm missing out on something here, I don't believe that's the case. Hopefully I'm wrong. Okay. Well, we will find out, won't we? Because I don't even see a way to fill this. I do not. I don't even know. It said liquid cooling. This looks... Maybe there's already liquid in there. It just sounds dry. Alright, well everyone... Well, it's not a huge deal if it is. I just need to find out soon because I don't know what I put in it. It's all the stuff I need. Where's the... That should have came with the instruction sheet. Where'd it go? Just has to come with one. Okay. Well, I do know how to install the bracket, so I guess I could do that. Because we are going to need it. Well, if it's a sealed Kohler warp drive TV, wouldn't you think it would be filled? That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong. I don't know. I need to double check first, but like this cap up here doesn't come off. And like these don't look like they come off. I don't. I don't see a way to put water in it, but I also don't hear any, and that could be good manufacturing, but yeah, I need to. Actually, it didn't even come with like an instruction sheet. It just says visit the website. Yeah, I didn't even think about checking that. Because I've never done one of these before. Keep that in mind. The good news is that it came with the correct socket, so if anything, I can get most of it installed. Now, let me check while we're sitting here waiting, or not waiting, but we need to figure this out. The brand is an MSI. What was this? This was the Core Liquid P240. Warp Drive TV, if you want to, I assume this probably is too. I just feel like it's a lot lighter, but it could be that way. Because there's no way none of this is coming off. This is capped. I just feel like it's lighter than what it should be. I know yours was sealed, and I know that was good for you anyway. But I don't see. Can anyone confirm for me? It is an MSI Mag Core Liquid P240. I'm trying to see if it's a sealed cooler that comes filled. I have it open on the website right now. I'm hoping it's that way because I don't even know what I'm supposed to put in these things. That's why I didn't want to do it in the first place. But when you have a 12700K and I didn't want to put an ugly fan on it, which I could have done, that would have been no big deal. But the fan I wanted to get ordered was a Be Quiet one. And while it would have been just fine, the issue was, well, believe it or not. Okay, thanks. Believe it or not, for some reason, it didn't have the LGA 1700. Well, this thing right here. I also have no idea how to install it. I'm being serious. Because I don't see any mounting points. Please remove before install. Well, of course, I gotta put thermal paste on it. See, I know a good idea what I'm doing. See, what everyone that's joining, this is what I thought was gonna happen. I have two fans. I know that. Oh, it even came with thermal paste. Oh, that's great. Yeah, thank you, Warp Drive. I don't need that. Ooh, I actually don't think we'll need any of these plugs. I think I'm gonna need this, though. I guess I could use this thermal paste. It came with no instructions, which is fine. I didn't expect it to. I expect you to know what you're doing, but I don't know. Well, we're all still trying to figure out if this is filled or not, because I mean, I can put them on. I'm not seeing anything. It appears to me that it is sealed. Now, I could be wrong. I think I need these attached to the other ones, right? How does it attach to begin with? I can't get them out of the bag. I won't need that. No. What is supposed to attach this stupid radiator? Or the pump? God. This is a nightmare. Because I don't know how to... Oh, I bet that's what this is. Well, warp drive, I think I figured out how to install it, so let's start. Yeah, this slides on. So this will slide on. There we go. It's on. That's what I was thinking too. I mean, we'll find out if I start having overheating issues. It won't destroy the CPU. They're meant to protect themselves in the event that happens. Right? Okay. So, assuming that this is filled, I don't know, it just feels lighter than what it should be. And I don't even know where this is supposed to go. I assume this plugs into AIO pump. Wait, is this not the pump? Looks like a pump. There's nothing down here that plugs in. I can tell you that much. I think this is as basic as a water cooler can get. Alright, well we're going to go with it and assume that it's a closed loop. Problem is, I know how to get it on the motherboard now. That's actually not that horrible. What I'm more concerned about is not so much how... Whoopsies. Okay. May not be that bad. That's what I assumed too. Good. Well, we're on the same page here. Oh, that's fine. Warp drive. At least we didn't destroy the CPU. Okay. Pump is inside. It just feels so lightweight. I don't know. This is weird. I still want to know. I want to take this back out again. Let me go to my Amazon. But then, what do you think I should do? Should I put the motherboard in and then install the EIO pump, or is it just better off? I think it's better off to install it out here. It might be a little bit harder, but I feel like I gotta get this done. Also, I don't know how to use these at all. These come... It sucks when there's no instruction sheets. Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I thought. So these just screw down. Where did these go? Oh wait. I bet that's what that's for. Ha! I'm figuring it out. Watch me do this all wrong. I put the other ones here. I assume these go upside down so this sits on top. Now I think these go on top and screw on. MSI is pretty thoughtful on this stuff. Oh look, now the RAM's gonna be in the way. I was gonna check the reviews to see if anyone had said anything about this. I was gonna see if anyone said anything about this particular thing not coming filled. Because their website doesn't say anything. I think that's all. It's so hard to see what you're doing. Let's see. Oh, it's inside to dampen the sound. Well, good, because I think it's a pretty quiet pump, or just in general. Motor ceramic bearing that has been designed to stand to 100,000 hours. There you go. That's nice to know. Goodness, I feel like I should have known this, but for never having to use one, you can't blame me too much, right? Sorry everyone. I'm gonna check the reviews just to make sure. I don't see anyone mentioning it or even asking the question. So I assume I'm okay. And yeah, and the worst thing is it isn't, and then I'll find out later. And it's not like it's going to damage anything, it's just going to be a pain in the butt to reinstall, but I'll do that if that's the case. Problem is now I don't even know how to put the stupid thing on. But, okay, we'll just say it is. Not like it's going to kill anyone. It looks sealed to me, I'm going with that. Stupid things. I made these motherboards so tall now. I don't even know what that's for. Oh, that's just for the AIL. That's just an AIL cover. Alright. Now that we're back on a roll, how is everyone doing on this fine Friday? I see got a few of you in here watching me struggle. I mean, we already had one scare that I bent the crap out of the pins, which is something Warp Drive TV told me to watch for. I think we're good. I think when I latched it down, I just missed it on the back latch. What, did I just freeze up there? Did it freeze up? Am I okay? Oh no, we're still good. I think we just lost a little bit of connection there. I'll kind of move you guys to what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about it. These are easy and also like difficult to install. Well, Warp Drive, I don't know if you were at your computer at the time or watching us, but I did plug in the power supply and I was able to confirm that something was working, so. Because the diagnostic lights on the top, it went right to VGA, which is common. Alright, I believe we're going to install it this way, is what I decided on. Okay, the RAM is going to be in the way. I thought that. It's okay. That's why we can move them over slot. I think this is how I need to install it anyway. Of course, once you install this crap, you can't get it back out. Move the other one over slot. Oops. Hey, at least it's a closed bottle, Warp Drive. But yes, I did need that because, yeah, I don't know if you heard earlier, it is hot in here. I have the window open to help, but I don't think it's helping. Awesome. That is on. Perfect. Well, now's the time. Peel this cover off this copper. And the thing that I've never wanted to do, but I'm going to have to. Thermal paste. Oh, it just splurged. I'm kind of upset now. I'm going to do an X pattern, because why not? Where's my cap? Sorry, everyone. I had to have some pretty intense constipation. I almost used the wrong word. All right, moment of truth. I need my Phillips. Where's my screwdriver? Make sure these go on. Good. Okay. I think I'm doing this right. We're about to find out. That's where I can move this. I'm gonna move this closer so I can kind of set the radiator up higher than this, so it makes it a little bit easier to install. Right. Go very well. This ain't the right size. Don't freak out. I don't have it sitting on the CPU just yet. Okay, we are now on the CPU. Screwing down the first. And the second. Oh, I can't get to that one. Right. Third, my fourth. By the time I'm done, there'll be no one else in this building except the custodial lady. Alright. Is Brandon and 3D Boy here still? Don't want to install it backwards. No. I double checked it like I don't know how many times to make sure I was installing it so it was face up the right way. Not like upside down. Oh, this is gonna be messed up. We get the cooler on, but the problem's going to be is how in the world do I install it to the case? Because I've never done that. And I'm not even sure how I figured this out. Alright, one. Each reversing corner. Oh, well, that's one way to break it. Alright, that's twisting. Alright, that's on. Alright, so. Yeah, that ain't moving. That's on there pretty good. I would turn the fan on that I have in here, but it is so loud. It's one of those high velocity fans. You guys won't be able to hear me. Step back and drink my water now that we're kind of in a place where it's not going to be fun. All right, well, now we got the fans. I'm thinking I'm going to install up like this, right? So these fans need to attach to here. Okay, now here's my question. How do I get it attached to the case? Oh, I see. Okay, that'll be easy actually. Perfect, okay. I'm going to install the fans on the on this first because I think that'll probably make it a little bit easier. Oh, that didn't sound very good, did it? So we got two fans there. I'll probably run these to the back. I bet that'll be a good idea. Okay, I didn't use those brackets, so it's trash. It's trash now. Alright. Like a bird just flew into the window. I'd like to think this is what I need, but there's not enough of them. I'm kind of concerned, because these are going to have to... Could flip it that way. No, it can't. Hang on. Let's push this out of the way. This is so much easier to do without this big block being in the way. Oh, I don't want to miss that. No, I'm really hungry. All right, let's see. Why is that going in? Wanting to fight with me with the AIO shield. It doesn't really go in. Oh, that's in. That's in. Okay. Why is nothing else? Oh, there we go. Well, somehow the mother... you guys aren't able to see it, but somehow the motherboard is in. I got it in. I don't have it screwed down yet, but have it in. All right. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to configure this because I want kind of loop it like that. I don't like that though. Although that is going to be the right up. I don't really give you much. Well, if I do that, it's going to be in the way the graphics are. So I'll probably have to do it this way. That's what the cable's going to do. Maybe just mount it over here. I'll mount that there. So I'll put the fans on this side. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should have done that. I know, this is weird. Honestly, I probably should put it over here where I don't have anything currently. Y'all are really high up in the air right now. And then, that way, I'm trying to get, I don't know if I flip this around, I might, sorry everyone, I'm trying to figure out how I want to turn, I can't even turn it. There we go. I'll bring that down a little bit there. Is that a good view? Oh, I can't wait to come home and eat that warp drive. Maybe I can come down a little bit more. Alright, that should be good. Alright, well, I forgot to install my M.2, so while I'm at it, well, that's a flathead. Oops. Is that better, everyone? Better view? I can bring it down more if I need to as well, but I figure we're kind of pushing it. A smaller one. Somehow we're an hour into this. Never done one of these before. And we're making pretty good time. I don't know what to do with this radiator right now. I don't. Like, we have the cooler installed on top of the CPU now, right? But I don't know how to mount it to the Well, first I need to figure out how to install the fans, and that's a problem in itself right now. Stupid cover won't come off. There we go. Oh great, there's no... I don't even know what to say right now. I don't understand, this is one of those stupid ones. Glue down? What is this? I've never seen an M.2 look like this. Oh, there we go. Ah, it's one of those. That's so convenient. ROG or Asus, that was a good decision right there. I won't need this, so I won't be going back on, but that made my life just so much easier. Rather than having to install one of those dumb screws. I assume this is probably for... Okay, hold on. Because it should be 8. Okay, this must be for the fans, and those must be for the radiator. I don't know. I couldn't tell you right now. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Sorry again, everyone. I know the view probably isn't the best, but this thing weighs like a ton. Probably should have installed the fans first, but I was struggling to figure out even how to put them on. So, bear with me here. I don't lose that again. No. I pulled so many of them out. I can't find them. Yes. That pot roast branded in warp drive TV I am looking forward to just because I kind of did have a lunch. I didn't have much to eat for lunch. I think I just had some French fries. And that was even before lunch. Gracious, let's screw in. It's like they're threaded, but they're not threaded. Oh yeah, they are threaded, but they're not threaded correctly. I can feel it whenever I'm turning it. Let's not damage the radiator. Yeah, this is not simple. When it first goes in, it's not simple. That's what I probably should clarify that. When it's first going down in, it's not simple at all. As soon as it hits that thread, it's got to re-thread it kind of in a way. And then once it does that, you're good. But I'm feeling good. We're getting there. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not a professional, even though I work in computer technology. But I've never done one before. I've only ever watched, like most of you anyway. We're doing this because, well, I really wanted to do, I've always wanted to, we got moron outside with this straight piped car, I'm sorry. Alright, let's see, this one's a little more difficult. It's actually staying on it by itself, it's awesome. Remember, I'm doing this all by how I think it should go. So I may find out later that I'm doing all of this wrong. That ain't right. That doesn't look right through my radiator. There we go. Oh, this might be the most difficult one I have to do. There we go. Actually, this looks great. I recommend this for anyone that's getting ready to buy a new computer. If you're getting a good CPU like I did, now I'm not doing a 12900K. Now I do know that this would still be a good radiator, but it's only a dual. I know, I realize that this case is massive. Why did I get it? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I wanted to get the Be Quiet, like the big huge air cooler. It was cheap, same price as this actually, and you know it looked functional, but it didn't come with the LGA bracket. And even if it did, if they ordered online, it's going to take 2 weeks to get here. No, we're not doing that. So I canceled that. Now here we are. Okay, fans are, well, they're on there. And they'll run. I'll run their stuff down and down and around, I think. Because even if I'd installed it like this, which actually I probably should, well, I think I put the fans on upside down. They're the right way, I just put them upside down. I put them upside down. Well, not necessarily, because this is up here. So maybe it does really want me to install it like this. Which I don't mind, I just feel like it's going to be hitting that fan, rubbing up against it, right? And then the GPU will just make no room. So I'm going to do it this way. And then probably move it over here. Yeah, that won't be bad. Okay. Yeah. Why not? We'll go ahead and take all this off so it's gone. That's what these are for. It's alright. What in the world? What? I think I've just realized I've done something wrong. Like, I don't know how these are supposed to go in. Well, I know how they're supposed to go in, but why are they this long? That's something right. I'm missing a part. That's for that. I wonder that's what these are for. I bet that's what these are for. I'm just struggling over here. Sorry, that was just the back side of the case. We're good. That stupid thing opened while I was trying to do that earlier. Oh man, I'm sweating like crazy. I didn't realize this was going to be such hard work. No, I shouldn't say that. I just didn't realize it was going to be hot in here. I'm going to freaking try and find the key. I might turn on the air conditioning. I have the key to the office I need to get into, so. I need to double check before I could go all out on installing this is one, what this graphics card looks like. Right? Because that might be important. Just a tad bit, right? Perfect. That is a weird way to package a graphics card. Okay. That's a retention bracket. Oh, look at them. They know how heavy these things are. Goodness gracious, I've never seen a graphics card this big. That is massive. Alright. I know. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second, everyone. I'll be right back. I'm going to turn on the air. Okay, I got the air on. I guess we will see if that helps. Sorry about that. I do need some liquid cooling. I'm gonna shut this window. Goodness gracious, it is hot in here, yes. That's for sure. I turned it on, but I have no idea if the air conditioning works in my office because I don't have heat in my office, but because all the offices around me do, I don't usually have a problem. Alright, here's this behemoth of a 3080 Ti. Ignore that in the background. I don't even know how a good way to hold this. Here it is. EVGA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. Now the reason why I pulled it out is because I want to see. What's wrong way? We got plenty of clearance. Good. All right. Well, we'll continue with the AIO cooler because I'm about ready to kill that thing. Let's see. Gotta install more of these stupid screws that keep dropping. We're getting there, slowly but surely. But hey, I'm learning how to do something new. Not build a computer necessarily, I've kind of done that. But how to install one of these stupid AI coolers. AIO, excuse me, for everyone that just wants to attack me because I said that wrong. My apologies. I knew what it was called, it just didn't come out of my mouth right. That's what she said. No! Well, that works too. Well, is that too far over? Oh, that's perfect, actually. I was freaking out, I broke some. Nope, there we go. Grab a hold, start twisting. I'm bending the case, because it's not grabbing, there it goes. We're in. I don't like how close those screws get to the radiator. But that is normal. They don't touch, they just, I think they're, like, you'd have to get a microscope and see how close they are. Whew. Need a larger graphics card, hide your warp backpack background? Where's that at? Oh, I bet it's this one in here. Thank you for mentioning that. I appreciate it. Hold on, was that the... Thanks, Brandon, I appreciate that. I almost got it installed. It looks like I have 4 more screws left. I don't know what the rest of the stuff that came with is. Because the pump is actually on the radiator, right? And there's nothing on the actual CPU side. So what I mean by that is some coolers have like lights and whatnot, and it plugs in down there, but I don't have that. So I don't actually, my question is do I have to run this cable? Yeah, AIO pump. Yeah, I bet I do. Okay. Good, so I know where that's going. The fans I'm gonna plug into, well, it depends. I might plug those into the back. I know. I should have hid that earlier, but I didn't realize how high up you guys were. It's not a huge deal. So thank you for noticing that. No, I can't seem to. What is that? It's not going in straight. There it goes. I wish I could move the camera for you guys so you could see this better, but what I'm doing right now, I'm installing these screws to hold the AIO radiator to the case itself. And these stupid screws, I tell you, they are a pain in the butt. But when I went over to turn on the air conditioning, I had to go to the other office across the hallway. It was 80 degrees in one office, and then the one like entranceway it was 76. I'm like, what are we doing? It's ridiculous. So I turned it on. I had to remember to turn it off though. Although I think we've now hit this time of year over here that we need to think about keeping it on or keeping it up high enough that it doesn't turn on all the time and open our windows. But okay, I can't tell people to do things around here. But I did hear it kick on. That thing was loud. Don't think you could miss that. That just barely reaches. I don't like that. It's okay. It's one of these stupid ones. Oh, it should just fit right over. There it goes. Perfect. My cable management might be a little bit of a problem, but I don't know necessarily where to run it to. That'd be awesome if I could just kind of like zip tie it. This case, I think I mentioned earlier, but this case came with a fan controller on the back, so I'm probably gonna plug these into it. I think. Oh, I wish I would have done that. That's okay. Figure that out. I want to get enough in here so I can test it. Yeah, I think we're good there. It's alright, I'll just have this one laying across because I can't figure out how to do anything. Unless kind of like hide it around. That would be great. In between. Not where it's going to get too hot or anything. It's going to hit the fan now. Cable management, something I'm not good at. It's alright. I mean, I don't really have a choice because it's got run all the way over there anyway. Okay, where's the other fan? There it is. Oh man. Warp Drive TV. Oh, I missed out on a few things. Drewsies, thanks for that gifted tier 1 sub to Your Dad is Trash. I appreciate that. I don't know if you guys can hear me very well. Warp Drive TV, thanks for that tier 1 subscription for 15 months. Wow. I completely forgot that I could still do that. I appreciate it. Everyone that's coming out and watching. hey, feel free to share, and so everyone can watch me fail at trying to build this thing. Oh, I know, it's always Druzy. He always comes up with the most creative, hilarious names. Alright, well I think this stupid cooler's done now. I really got nothing else to put on. The graphics card I can do, but I kind of want to see. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want me to do the graphics card now, or do you want me to just start wiring some things in? Because, I mean, we got a lot. Whoops, wrong one. I don't know. I can't make up my mind either, guys. Might as well just install this, right? Go ahead and install the graphics card. I don't think it's cooling down in here. I can't hear it running, but I know we don't have to get the best airflow over here. Now is the moment of things just keep falling off my desk. Moment of truth. I got my hand on the burger part. Wait, how does this go? Here. For all you ASMR people. Heck, there's even some on the back, but I'm not sure to peel it off. Does it come off? Yeah. I don't know how. Oh, here it is. Come off. Remove protective film. Yo, there's no way to do it. There we go. That is the sound of $1,500. Well, it's 14, but still. We'll take this off. Rubber cover. Make sure that's open. I have installed a good amount of these, so I don't feel. Oh wait, I just forget something. Almost forgot this one. There we go. I think all the plastic's off now. Oh. Well, there's still plastic on the fans, but I'm not gonna take it off because I don't think I can. Oh wait, hold on. I can. There we go. We're getting there. It'd be nice if I had some music. I know. I wanted some music. I forgot to turn it on. But, you know, non-copyright music is the only thing we can play, so. Okay. What is that? Why is it on there? Okay. It locked in. Oh, maybe it didn't. Right. You know what I forgot to do, guys? I got so sidetracked. I never. Well, good. We know it fits. That's good. I actually never went ahead and. I don't think anyone else noticed. But did you guys notice I never screwed down the motherboard? I don't want to do that. Before I forget anyway. And there's nothing necessarily around that area that I should have been worried about, but like I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 screws I gotta put in. But problem is, so I want to start installing everything. I have no way to get it out. So, make sure that this will fit. These. Get the easiest ones first, because I'm not. Because I can struggle on the back ones. That's no big deal. I don't think it's cool down in here, although it does feel kind of cool. Like there's a breeze. I know the main part of our office, right outside my door, has some air blowing. I was feeling that when I came back in. I kept screwing. I was like, oh, there must not be a standoff there. Nope, we're good. I need to get a better I need a better screwdriver. I need one that's magnetic, so this I don't have to like figure out where I'm putting these. I had a maybe it didn't come with one. I don't know. There's something that screws onto that. It's optional. At least from what I've been told. Oh, that's not gonna be a fun one to put in at all, actually. It went into its home. I just couldn't. It's a tight space. Just what she said. I got 3 more. I'm so glad that I caught that though, because that would have been a nightmare. I'm just excited that this had the right standoffs. This came with the standoffs already in. Alright, here's when it's going to get difficult. Oh, it fell right on top of it. That is a blessing because I've never had that happen. Now the other one won't be so hard. It's the hardest one. Ended up working out. Alright, last screw for the motherboard. And we're good to go. Perfect. Alright, we got the AIO. Oh, let me try that again. That's how hot it is in here. Ouch. I got the cooler installed. I got mess all over the table, but I got the cooler installed. Motherboard is installed and in place. Now, let's try this again. We'll put this back in, and before I forget, I'll take the plastic cover off that. It'll make it easy. Does this break? No, it didn't. Okay. Huge deal. This card's still gonna pop up by itself. There we go. We're in. Okay. Didn't pop in. There we go. Okay. Graphics card's locked in place. I'm almost gonna put these stupid things back on now, but. Is held down. So I'm going back in case I almost lost it. In case some of you were wondering, someone asked, you know, why didn't you decide to do this? Because I thought this was cheap. Well, it wasn't. But I've always wanted to do this. I mean, I've done kind of like my own like little upgrades in the past by myself, right? But you know, I've never done this by myself, or in general, just done it myself. So I thought, why not? Right? Why not try it? So far, I've enjoyed it. It's time consuming, and there's no instructions, right? So like you have to do everything by yourself, or like know ahead of time what you're doing. Because I think some of us that have been watching for most of this time will know that part of the issue we've already had has been well, been a lot of issues. We've had some issues with this, and I'm still a little scared about the CPU. I think we're good because it didn't give me an error on the post, which is great, but doesn't mean we're in the clear. Okay, we got my M.2 installed, graphics card installed, RAM, CPU cooler. I put all the screws in, and I took all the plastic off the stuff I thought we needed. I think we are ready for the backside. So, wrong side. Oops, sorry everyone. Oh, that might be a little bit too low here. Okay, so this is what we're working with, right? Alright. So this one is for one of the new fans we just installed. So we'll put that in. Maybe it's upside down. So that is one of the new fans, and then where did the other one go? Just lost it already. Pull that through. Maybe you want to kind of wrap it around. It's not going to be over. Oh, that's perfect. Let's shove it up behind there. That looks like a good angle. Does it not, everyone? I don't know how good the lighting is, but... Alright, we got that one fan installed. Crap. I don't know how to get... This is all the cables you can plug into. That's okay. Here, we can undo these beautiful Corsair straps. I want to give that to them as well. Just these cable management straps are just amazing. Right? Okay. Grab this power supply here. Install everything that needs to be installed. My cable management isn't going to be great. I'm going to say that to you now because I didn't plan on it to be. Alright, this will be here, I want to do this for CPU. That's upside down. Whoopsies. I'm going to switch the layout on these. Ouch. And then this is a PCIe. And then PCIe. So anyone that was looking at the graphics card, I was actually trying to get a 3080 Ti for the Win 3 card. And I was going to get it because it was just $20 more expensive. And I ordered the wrong one. Now, you think, well, I just would have sent it back. But then I was looking at this one, and I went, the difference between the two was, I don't know. It didn't seem like it was going to be such a big deal. So I decided to keep it. I think it's going to be good. I mean, we'll find out. It is a 3080 Ti, so it's faster than a normal 3080, just by a little bit, not by much. So then I'm like, well, again, I don't think that's a big concern. Alright. Here is our beast of a power supply. Hold on. Let's do a little bit of cleaning. Right? Because this. Oh wait, I can put this back on. So, in fact. And this can go back on. Because I don't dirty. Maybe not. There we go. And this is just all trash. Trash. I don't think I'm gonna need any of these screws. I'll put them back in the bag. Extra box I didn't need. Oh, that's that retention bracket. I may or may not. Whoops! I may or may not use that. I think the graphics card's actually holding up quite well. Yeah, it's not drooping or anything, so not really worried about that. Sorry, I know I'm close to everyone. I apologize. I don't need that anymore. This is trash. Extra thermal paste in case I broke something. Okay, so just readjusting here, everyone. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and slide this in. The fan's going to be on the bottom. Right. Like so. How is that? Oh man, that hurt. How am I supposed to get everything in with that stupid thing in the way? Is it riveted? Oh, that kind of sucks. What? Hold on. We gotta look at something here. No, it ain't riveted. I just don't want it. Actually, I don't need this. This is for hard drives. I might be able to. That's a little weird, isn't it? Huh. Well, that kind of sucks, doesn't it, guys? No, maybe I can. Let's try and unplug everything and see if I can actually plug anything back in. I need to be able to plug everything back in while it's in there. If I can't, then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna remove that. Alright, fan's going on the bottom. That's how I've decided to do it. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room. That'll be fine. That will be fine. Where's my screws for this? I had lost them already. That's fine. Like it shouldn't be fine, but like I have so many right now that I know are gonna fit. I find them. Watch, I'll find them afterwards, and I go, why did I put those there? Because I kept them out on purpose, but I don't know where they went. That's alright, and these ones should fit just fine. I can't see them. This thing's kind of in the way. Doesn't make it easy to do at all. That's going in just fine. Let's see. There we go. Got more concentration here because I'm trying to hold this and do it at the same time. But again, how is everyone doing this lovely Friday afternoon or evening? I don't know. What time is it now? I can't see any clocks. Oh, I got my watch on. 5:27. That's not bad. How long have we been live? Hour and a half? Yeah. And we're like on the final stretch, roughly. Roughly, I say that because I don't know what will happen when I turn this thing on. Because there's two parts to this, building it, and then turning it on, and then turning it on at home. Right? That's going to be the problem. Okay. So this is the one that needs to go. I guess I want to do it up high. Alrighty. That would be good if I could do that. Oh, that's stupid. Me didn't realize that just made this a whole bunch more difficult. See if I can do the opposite direction. Good. I'm glad I could do that because I accidentally didn't take this cover off, and part of the problem is gonna be it sounds like I'm ripping something, but I swear I'm not. It's just the braided cord. I can't take this off without the radiator. With the radiator being on. So. Oh well, could be worse. Oh great, I don't know how to do this. Oh, why is this upside down? Oh, that's stupid. Hold on, sorry everyone. Don't have the greatest views right now. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this because this is all messed up. I was expected to use this thing anyway. Alright, well the motherboard's in. Right. Well, I didn't realize I pulled that off, but not like I'm going to need it. It's okay. I'm going to need these, that's SATA, that's PC, CPU ones. Yep. So let's say CPU. Run those up top and down. Hopefully. Good. Now with those in, I'll probably just run those down the side. Right. And those can plug in. Well, maybe, no, that won't work, will it? I don't think these are going to be long enough. I mean, it could be. It'd be a little bit longer if I just pulled the cable. It'd be perfect, so I can't reach my hand back in there. I can't get these to come out. I want to know who designed that. Because there's no good way to get it. Because this is all riveted. And this doesn't come off by default. I mean, of course, it has screws on it and it's not riveted, but still. So now I can't get in there to get my CPU connections in. Let alone, I don't know how I'm going to get my... Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. I don't think I have anything I can do or fix that with. Because my screwdriver is just... Unless... No, because this ain't going to come off by default. That's riveted. Well, I'm going to blame Corsair on that one. It's a bad move, but... I mean, these come out, right? But how is that supposed to come out? Well, I guess we'll have to take the power supply back out, and I'm just gonna have to shove it in there and hope that nothing breaks. I'm gonna say I don't know why that was a good design choice. Cause I can't. There's no way to get that out. I mean, you could take a screwdriver from above, but you can't reach the one closest to the well, the one I was working on anyway. You can't even get to that one. So, but then I also the whole reason I didn't leave the cables plugged in is because you couldn't. So, it's all right. Things happen. We don't make good decisions sometimes. I'm sure I can be blamed for it, but the CPU, right? That'll go in without a problem. Well, maybe I gotta finagle that, and then power supply, PCIe. Might as well just run that one. If I can plug those back in. We're getting there. Yeah, I think I'm doing all right. Dude, why is this? Like this stupid thing doesn't want to go back together. Really? There we go. I'm gonna push it out this way. Also take this one off since they pop off so nicely. I did not, something, warp drive, I appreciate that. I'm trying my best anyway. Something I didn't do on this case, there is pretty much no RGB, and it's not me. I know my mom messed around with, oh, it's fine, you don't even like it anyway. You always put I always like to put a towel or blanket over my computer at night because motherboard lights are so bright. But it's not the reason why I didn't get RGB for this. It's just I didn't see a reason to. I guess I don't know. It's a hard one to talk about, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna put this in now. Okay, I need a moment of truth on this one. I don't know how I'm gonna get the bottom ones to go. I'm gonna have to break something. Or, you know what? Bend this one. Bend them. I don't know what we're stuck on right now, actually, because I don't think it's any of those. Stuck on the door. Here we go. That right there is how you do it, my friends. Although, I still don't know what's causing it, but I don't know how bad it's those. It's still plugged in though. Oh, no, something just unplugged. Oh, it was actually the motherboard one. I don't know if I can get that one back in or not. Everything else looks good. There we go. This is a horrible design. Just atrocious. I can't get anything to go in. Oh God. Okay, well the good news is I don't think any of these popped out. And they shouldn't have. The motherboard one shouldn't have either, but it did. Now I gotta pull it back out and put it back in. Okay, try this again. How does that sound? I wonder how they thought this was going to work, because I can't get it to do anything. Alright, well, moment of truth, we're going to install the power supply again for round 2. Whoops. Hopefully I never have to mess these again. Like I said, I'm not gonna worry too much about cable management. I'm never gonna see the back of this. Now I'll keep it nice on the front of the main part, because I mean it kind of does have a. I guess that screw ain't going in. Apparently this can overflow. I ain't even worried about it. It's not worth my time now. Okay, so yeah, can't do much about any of these cables. I'm just hoping that they'll shut when the door shuts. Okay. This is a main line controller. I don't think I figured out where this needs to go. Right. This is SATA, which remembers. Whoops. I know this has those, but I kind of don't want to use them. I just want to sit in here. What? Is it upside down? Yes. She isn't that bad. Not bad at all. Okay, all these gotta go up through. These need to go at the bottom. Might as well just feed that through. Those ones can go up there. Here's the ones that just pushed up, didn't make it, so. Okay, let me try that again. think that's all of them, is it? Yep. And this, I think, needs to come up through somewhere up there, whatever, no big deal. These ones, see, this one goes at the bottom. Yep, warp drive. Sorry, I'm struggling to get this cable stay up where I want it. Yep. Should be home in a little bit, but yeah, feel free to lurk. If anyone else is still in here, I appreciate you staying and sticking with us. I'm trying to shove a cable. Yeah, I was trying to shove a cable between the fans. That way I can, cable, that's my version of cable managing. Is this HD audio? Okay. I didn't realize Motherboard still had that. But I don't even see a connection for it. Oh, that didn't sound good. Okay, I know my USB connections need to go in the middle. I probably need to put those up through here. Probably, best idea. Okay, is that plugged in? Doesn't really matters. Okay. Front. Okay, the USBs on the front or top are connected. This needs to run, I believe, down. I think they renamed this port. That's why I don't know where it is. I think it's AAFP. Yes, so I need to actually go over one. Oh, okay. Well, I've been wondering that whole time if that could come off, and sure enough, I just found out the hard way. All right, that's okay. I was hoping that eventually I'd figure that out. All right, I'll plug that in. Perfect. Okay. Shove that back in there. I need to find that box that had my SATA cables. I thought I kept those out. That's my Wi-Fi tab. Where's my... Well, it's probably still in here somewhere. Well, the good news is, everyone, is that we're almost done. Almost. Just final stretch here. I gotta plug all those stupid things in. Put those. I must have taken them out, put them somewhere. I did take them out and I put them somewhere. I don't know where to put them. Also, don't know how to put this back on now. Here they are. I only have one I need to plug in. Okay, that's a SATA cable for the SSD. The SSD that's sitting back in here is going to be the main Windows drive. Matter of fact, it's still set up that way. So this will be a good idea. I'm not going to run it. I'm going to reinstall Windows. That's why I had everything backed up to begin with. But granted, I need to figure out what else I need to do here. Oh, you know what? I'm not running them right. Oh, sorry everyone. We're struggling. I got the worst views ever building a computer, but that's okay. I'm trying to get this strap to go out and around. There we go. I can hold some of that down. Just some of it. I don't need all of it. I'm concerned that it's not shooting because of all this junk, although I could just shove that kind of back in there. Can't do a whole lot about this. Strap it down, I guess. Sorry again, everyone. These cable ties are amazing, but I can't figure them out. And this one fell over on itself. Oh, great. That's all right. I'll shove that down. That's super tight. And voila, right, just like that. Best cable management you've ever seen, and it won't even shut. So we're good. Actually, I don't think it did shut. Did it ever shut before? Whatever. Okay, well, I gotta get the front panel connect. Let's just put it back on. I'm gonna put the back on the case, so the door doesn't swing open. I'm trying to do the more important stuff here. It's one of these dumb snap cases. There. These back on. Now down to the final moments. Looks like everything. Okay. The reset switch. Soon. Oops. So it goes like that. Didn't realize computers still came with them. And then power switch. Color LED. Plus and minus. These are flipped. That's gonna kind of suck. Okay. All right. Moment of truth. Oh man, this thing is heavy, guys. Super heavy. All right. I don't know if my cord's low enough. Oh. That's alright. Let's just put some of these extras in bags here. I'm just going to go ahead and clean up a little bit here. Clean it up so I can get it closer to where I need it. The test. Oh god. Oh golly. Oh golly. Keep finding more parts. I know I didn't put one screw back in on the power supply. Yeah, I'm learning that kind of quickly, but you gotta keep it clean is what I'm finding out. Because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. We've been in line for 2 hours, and at this point, we pretty much got it built. Now, I'm just gonna get ready to test it here. You know, have arrived at the end, believe it or not. Turn it. Sorry everyone, this is going to be a little awkward. I also don't think any of you guys realize how heavy this thing is after you add everything in. Alright. Alright, we've got power. Lights on the motherboard. I got no indicators on the graphics card. That's okay though. Move you guys over here. Good, right? Oh, just a little too low. It's okay. Alright, here we go. Everything's plugged in. I hear the water moving, Warp Drive TV, so we did that right. It is closed. Alright. Does appear to be starting up. DRAM was on there for a second. Got no indicator lights, got VGA. I think that's the standard light that's usually on, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I didn't stick my head in front of you guys' view. Super quiet, I'm not hearing anything. It's good, I think the graphics card should turn off. Their days are really good at doing that now. Okay. We'll go ahead and turn it off. And we'll move it to a location where I can plug it into a monitor here in the office. Gee, Christmas. For testing purposes. Oh. Alright. Grab my display port cable, plug it in here. Okay. This will be the moment of truth. And the one on the left is the one we're going to look at. Turn it on. I do have it plugged in the graphics card, so I'm going to hit double check to see. It is running though. Of course, there it goes. New CPU installed. The keyboard detected. Press F1 to set up. So I'm going to plug in my keyboard I have here. I believe dongle's up here. There we go. Okay. Plug that into the top. This will test some of our other stuff out. Alright, let's get this set up here. This is the part that's not fun. Okay. F1 to run setup. Well, the good news is it does appear the CPU is working. Yep, it does detect it. Oh, goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, well. I'm glad it did. I think we were all kind of glad that it did. All right. No, we don't need to do anything there. I'm going to do that later. Total RAM, 3200. Its memory frequency is messed up. I think I got to go to AI Tweaker for that, though. Let's see. Should be target DRAM frequency. Oh, these motherboards don't change at all. That's lovely. Oh, nope, I don't want to change any of that. There should be one for... No, where is it at? Because it's only running at 4,000. I need to switch that. Where is it? Oh, here we go. DDR5 at 5200 megahertz. Yep. Nope, just leave it alone. I think we're good. F10. Yep, change that. I can hear it roaring back there. The reason why I decided to reinstall Windows 11 rather than just use the one on there is because, you know, after a long time, all this new stuff you add to it, you know, it ain't gonna like it. But I think we can all be glad that it's working. It's probably gonna need a BIOS update. I know that much. I think it's restarting. This thing takes forever. It's okay though. Oh, did it turn off? Oh, I was like, did it just turn off on me? What do you think you're doing? CPU fan speed detection error. Please ensure your CPU cooler is properly installed in the CPU fan header. Consider dropping the CPU fan header's power limit or simply set it to ignore in BIOS if problem persists. So we don't really need to do that. We can set it to ignore just because we don't have a CPU fan. If you remember, we have a CPU cooler. Now, I don't know where to do that at. Advanced maybe. Hyper-threading. Okay, that is on again. That's a good question, actually. I don't know how to change. But our RAM is now running at 5200 megahertz, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. If I can figure out how to do it later, I will. Looks like it's trying to boot Windows. I think it will boot Windows, but I don't want it to boot the Windows that's on there. Anyway, for now. No. Okay. Yeah, both fans are running on the cooler. So that's good. I assume it's probably still, it's just trying to get devices ready. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on. So I can make it like, oh, what are you doing? I believe it's delete. Mine at home is delete anyway. We're almost done. The good news is it's powered up. We just got to install Windows now. Just started a lot quicker that way, that time. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone know how to turn that off? Because I'd love to. That was super hard to click on. Oh, I guess you could have done it in there too. I didn't see that. What in the what? No. What do you say? Is that the right time? 6:09? Yeah, it sure is. Came set up correctly. That's nice, actually. I don't even know what half these things are. I'm probably a little loud because I'm sitting like in the camera. But I don't remember how to turn any of this stuff off because at home I have a fan controller. Like an actual fan on the CPU cooler. So hold on, everyone.